Welcome to the first edition of Right On Chime Geek News. Time to chime in, live on Twitch and then not so live on YouTube. This is our weekly roundup of news and relevant thoughts before I get to gaming. Will it be gaming news, geekdoms, Right On Chime news, love, hate? I'll give my thoughts on each thing. Tonight, we have news on Right On Chime Official, Nintendo Direct, and Star Wars Gaming. Tonight's hat, by the way, is brought to us by Loot Crate. This is such a nice little Pikachu hat from the Summon Crate a couple months ago. It's official, too. First off, let's start with news for here, Right On Chime. The times and the dates that we're going to be doing this is actually going to be Mondays and Thursdays now at 7 p.m. We'll be doing news segments similar to this, the Right On Chime Geek News, probably whenever I feel like it. I'll give a little quick shout out on Facebook, Twitter, and the different social networks. And if there's anything breaking happening, usually I'll preface it and say, hey, there's some big news. We're also starting a GoFundMe campaign. The GoFundMe campaign will be posted on most of the social networks by the time you actually see this. We got to get some new equipment. I need a new processor, new graphics card, new router, the basics in the house that really just need to be updated. We're going to be doing some major overhauling to Twitter and Facebook as well. That's going to be basically a new logo that we're going to be working on. We're going to be overhauling the look and the feel of each thing. Be able to bring more news quicker. Besides any of that, let's move on to more relevant news here. Alright, so let's start with the Nintendo Direct that just came out. About an hour or two ago at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, they started the first Nintendo Direct since Iwata passed away. What that actually brought with it was a ton of news, like holy shit kind of news. Let's start with the basics here. Zelda, we actually got the new Zelda stuff going on here. Twilight Princess HD for the Wii U is going to be awesome. It's just a full redo, improved visuals, the whole 9 yards for the Twilight Princess that came out for GameCube and the Wii. That also brings with it the new Amiibo figure. That's going to be awesome. It's a Wolf Link Amiibo figure that will also tie to the new Zelda game that's coming out next year, probably around summer. And that's going to be so cool. Besides any of that, we of course have new information on Triforce Heroes, adding some new outfits and a new Den of Trials. So basically, just a shit ton of DLC. Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon is going to be really cool. It's just something they've already brought up before. Splatoon was new stages. We got 2 new stages coming. One of which is actually supposed to be showing up tomorrow at 6 p.m., and that's going to be a fun-looking one. But they also talked about the Splatnet.com, which was their whole ability to track your progress. Super Mario Maker is going to give us some new content, and we're also going to be getting the ability to browse levels not through the game, but through the actual website that they're going to put up. And the website's going to basically allow you to generate, or find generated levels, and then when you get home, you can go try them out. Besides that, they did some info on Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival, the new Mario Tennis. Xenoblade Chronicles X is actually going to be real cool because you'll have install packs that make it where it runs a lot easier and quicker. Let's see, Pokemon Picross was a big one they talked about. It's free to start. It's just Picross with a Pokemon overlay, basically. They talked about some of the indie games like SteamWorld Heist. Fast Racing Neo I'm excited for as an old F-Zero fan. F-Zero being basically it's a racing game set in like a neon future kind of thing, and that's exactly what this game is. Other games like Typo Man, things like that, they officially announced a bundle that had already been rumored, a Wii U bundle that gives you Smash Brothers and Splatoon in the same bundle, which is real cool. They talked about Pokken Tournament, Pokken Tournament being basically, it's what happens if the Tekken developers created a Pokemon game. And that's exactly what it is. It'll be out in spring 2016, but they also announced that you're going to have amiibo cards similar to how the Animal Crossing cards came out. And one of the cards that actually comes with it in the very initial release will be the Shadow Mewtwo, which basically means I'm going to get that first thing. They talked about Star Fox Zero. It's going to be April 22nd, which is real cool. I'm excited for Star Fox. It looks like a good old-fashioned classic Star Fox 64 feel, which I'm all for. Mario and Luigi Paper Jam. They talked about January 22nd. That's going to be a really nice one because it takes Paper Mario and the Mario and Luigi RPGs and they put them together. So you get triple bro action, as they called it. Final Fantasy Explorers. It looks real good. It's one of those kind of games that you can play by yourself, or you can do online multiplayer and local multiplayer. I'll probably end up getting myself one and really want to get one for the wife. So basically, that you can pull out different costumes and things like that from old Final Fantasy games. So I'm excited for that. Fire Emblem Fates is real cool because it's two different games, very similar to having like a Pokemon Red and Blue, which we have relevant news on here in a minute too. But what'll happen is the Fire Emblem Fates Birthright and Fates Conquest will be two separate games that tell two sides of the same story. And then there's going to be a third part of it that is going to be called Revelation, and then you can get all three of them as a single pack. For the price of two of them, basically. Mega Man Legacy Collection is going to be real cool because you can utilize the old school Mega Man amiibo, but they'll also have a collector's edition version of the game that comes with a gold Mega Man, similar to the old Mario that came out. Nintendo also told us about the Hyrule Warriors Legends for 3DS, which gives us different characters like Toon Link added in, and Tetra, the King of Hyrule, but they also added a new female character called Linkle, which is basically just a female Link that uses two crossbows. And she's awesome. Just everything about her was cool. They talked about a couple of the Dragon Quests. We get 7 and we get 8 coming to America. But the big news, there's two major big news that we're getting. We're getting Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow in America. Japan is also getting Green, just so you know, for the Nintendo eShop. And one of the things they brought up is, however, will you trade Pokemon? Well, you do it wirelessly, just like any other Pokemon game in the recent ages. So now you can play old school Pokemon on the 3DS. I know that I'm going to want all of them. I can already tell you that. But they saved the best for last kind of thing, and that was Smash Brothers has a new character, and you just knew the second that you saw the trailer what it was. But they're adding Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. Cloud. Like, I'm dead. I'm done. Just that whole thing right there. I couldn't have any other better news than putting Cloud in fucking Smash Brothers. So, that'll be awesome. And other news that we've got some new news for Star Wars. Both of their games that are out. It's Battlefront has the Battlefront companion that finally came out a couple days ago. And that actually is very fun. It's a very easy way to just earn credits for your main game. And you can already start earning credits, even though the game's not out for another 5 days from now. Star Wars Uprising got a whole new facelift and update, as well as adding in some new events and some new tiers. They added Tier 2, for instance, gear and equipment, but they also added bounty hunter type equipment as well. Besides any of that, right now I am just about to start up my Steam here, and we're going to post this broadcast to my main YouTube and the the Twitch here. And so what I'm thinking here is we're gonna play something easygoing. Start off. Just getting my broadcast going here. What we're going to do is we're going to end this initial stream, and we're going to bring in the second stream here in just a few moments, okay? Otherwise, this is Right On Chime. Check out our Twitter, our Twitch, our Facebook, our Tumblr. We even have a friggin' LO at this point. We've got it all. So, we'll be right back with the actual